Hello, check one, check two, check three. Is you ready?
I'm ready.
How they say, sound like a plane, sound like a plane. Okay, how they say, it's time.
Hello, Mr. Know-it-all. How are you today?
I'm doing all right.
Wonderful. Okay, folks, the subject tonight is evolution of men and women. So, when we talk about an evolution of men and women, we're talking about, humans. The evolution refers to the adaptation of evolutionary, sexual, and natural selections, genetic drifts, things of that nature. But
Mm,
I know you, Mr. Know It All, you're going to break it down. Give us evolutions of population, easy to spot changes, how humans are still evolving, unlikely to change in our future.
mm. How they say, how it all started.
How it all began.
How they all started. We have different people feel like different things started at different times. And And the reason folks feel like it started at different times because everything did. What happened here didn't happen there. You know,
Hmm.
if we go context of the Bible, it started Adam and Eve. But if you look deeper, they say it was a tribes. It was a tribe Adam and it was tribe Eve.
Hmm.
If you go deep, okay. But one thing we got to remember that when it comes to evolution, um, like men and women wasn't supposed to be the same. At no time, men and women supposed to be the same. That's why they was made different. That's why they have different organs and all that good stuff. But in today's age,
Did
people
you
want
say
to
different organs?
yeah. I mean,
Sexual organs.
like right. I mean, that's different
Okay.
organs. So, women was made to bear children. Women were made on the man's side, weaker bones and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into the evolution. So we're gonna go all the way back. We're gonna go all the way back to the
Okay, well, let's talk about this human culture for human evolution.
yeah,
And the humans are men and women. So, again, the subject tonight is the evolution of men and women.
yeah. Okay. Men was was, was godly proposed to protect women. Would you agree?
I agree.
Okay. So now we done came to a point that a lot of women don't want men in protection unless they the police officer or the army. You know, folks forgot that man have civilized society and all these freedoms that women have now that men don't go around taking folks and all kind of stuff is because men went out there and conquered the world. There's no lines for a woman to get worried about. There's no, black widow spiders and all kind of stuff. It's none of that.
Look, there's some things out there still we can be afraid of as a woman. But, in the world that we're living in today, regular women, feel that they can take care of themselves. So that's the thing. When they start living alone or living their lives without a man, and that's when you leave the home and not in the traditional way, and you go and start your family, or either just start being by yourself and taking care of yourself and not with a helpmate.
Right.
Sometimes people begin to feel that they can take care of themselves, they don't need a man to do it for them.
Right. Do you think this is a good way to roll?
Well, it's not a helpful way all the time, although some people experience it, you know. It's a helpmate. That's what we were here for anyway. Be helpmate one to another, right?
Right.
Just like the old saying, even with children, it take a village, and you just can't do it all by yourself.
Right. I agree. I agree. So we're gonna have to get down and dirty.
Let's do it.
I wanted to expand on this new thing with your boy the guru, the dating guru. Hey, Miss Kimberly, um, and what's up, Re- Renato? And I wanted to get into the whole thing of men and women being fooled by this man Derek Jackson, the the
The
woman's
YouTuber.
the woman's guru. You know, he was telling us how bad men were and how no good they were, and was giving women, so-called great advice on, what kind of man to deal with, what kind of man not to deal with. What you think about all that?
I mean, you just like the average person. When you're trying to sell yourself, you sell yourself. And if it calls your manhood, and a lot of manhood, men guys do that, they tell you all the good things that they can do for you. And like in his instance, he's telling you all the guy codes from things he knew from experience. And we not knowing that he knew these things from experience, we thought he was just giving us word of advice. But come to find out, he knew so much because he knew what he was doing. So it is what it is.
That's what you think he knew that because he knew what he was doing?
Yeah, he knew exactly how it rolled, how he knew no good men were, because he was probably speaking from his heart, and his heart was himself.
Hmm. So, do you think you can spot a no good man a mile away?
I think I can have a sense of it, but sometimes I'm a woman, and feelings and emotion can let you ignore it and thinking that things could get better. All right, things aren't so bad. We give more of a benefit of a doubt that it can work. But in actuality, no good men, I can't just say I can pinpoint this is a no good man, because who go around and advertise how no good they are other than, they make a joke about it, but you don't really know that they're no good or not. So,
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question. Um, what what in a woman's eye, what makes a man no good?
well, like for instance, men, they don't have to protect a woman's reputation anymore. They don't care anything about that. It's just like a check off for them.
Mm,
We may think it's going to be something that's going to be extraneous for us.
uh,
Centuries ago, if a man named all the women he was with in a relationship before his marriage, he would look like a bad guy.
right.
But today, that stuff is totally acceptable. It's okay. Men don't have to open doors for women anymore. Women might even treat this like a discrimination.
Mm.
But now they don't care. I get my own door. Just fool with me. Men don't have to watch their language. Women definitely don't watch their language anymore. They say anything on their mind, and bad words are not taboo anymore. They can even work as a compliment,
Yeah.
because a lot of times we don't know the important things to say in the right tone or at the right time. And so we just assume that if he say those things and speak those things, oh, he's bad. It's bad because it's not something that you're willing to deal with.
Mhm.
So we can call bad, and mostly people that say bad, they say bad because all the women that he deal with. Not even the way that he really treat them. So many people accept poor treatment from people. Even guys, they accept poor treatment from women. Men, they accept poor treatment.
Right.
See, the only thing we still have left from gentlemen is the ability to treat people equal no matter what they do. Cause
Mm.
that's all we got now is what equality.
So Kimberly said that lady looked terrified on the interview. He had full control. He looked like if she messed around and said something wrong, he probably gonna strangle her. But you know what that interview reminded me of? It reminded me of that Mike Tyson interview a long time ago.
Hmm.
When Mike Tyson, when his wife got on there and she said how he treated her bad and was whooping on her and all that stuff on national TV. And it kind of had that feel that Derek Jackson was really setting himself up. Like she said she wanted to be on there, she wanted to be on there, and she wanted to sit there while he right there and watch him answer questions and this and that and put his own self. I think he did it to himself.
No, he did it to himself. The only reason he even said anything because he got caught. A lot of times guys get away with things, even girls, we get away with things, we ain't gonna bring it up again. But he got caught red handed with his hand in the cookie jar. And even if his wife left him, he know her stats and she feel like this is what I can do. I have children by this
Yeah.
man. Maybe I need to try and make it work. And if she doesn't have that ability, I'm not saying that she should just leave him. Some people mess up and some people can work past cheating, but some people can't. I think it's more so men. If the man cheated, maybe the woman can work better. But if the woman cheat on the man, it's over with. We don't get second chance.
Well, somebody said I was looking at a podcast today, and it said that men, men, men might sleep with other women, but women the one cheat. Could you expand on what that kind of mean to
I
you?
have no earthly idea because, okay, men sleep with other women.
Well, what?
Because the reason why they probably saying it that way, because women can be with a man and we'll think we're in a whole relationship. But this man out here rocking like he's single and he won't commit to you. So you thinking you're together because you have a little consistency, but
Mhm.
all along he knowing, oh, this ain't just my woman. So he out there sleeping around. So in his mind, he's like, okay, I haven't said to her I'm committed to you. So therefore I'm still open to go out here and play around. But if the woman go out here and she cheat, and she's not gonna just cheat for sexuality, it's gonna be some more stuff in connection with it, conversation, quality time, things she's not getting at home. Where you're lacking at home, sometimes it'll push you out there to do it, especially, nobody willing to work on it together.
uh Well, I was because we got to get deep into that thing because all this revolves around cheating. Do women think men are not good because they cheat?
Cheating and sexual only, that's it.
I mean, cheating be cheating.
Well, cheating is cheating, whether it's sexual or not. People need to realize holding conversation outside of your relationship, that can lead to straight cheating because it won't even always be sexual. If you can talk to this person outside of the relationship more than you can to the person inside your relationship, you don't need it. That's not what you need in your life.
So you think
So
it's so you think it's cheating just for basically what you saying? If somebody got anybody other, well, that mean how can people just have conversations with different people then?
friends are friends.
Yeah, but when you
Do you
say
think you can just be a
conversation,
friend and just have straight conversation without nobody catching feelings with a person of the opposite sex?
I
Do you
think
think that's deemed possible?
I think ladies feel like they do it all the time. It's some.
I'm asking from a man perspective. You would know. You're a man, so I'm just asking from your
I
perspective.
feel like yes. I feel like it can be done. I'm sure. No, I'm saying like men and women can get along sexually. I mean, unsexual. You know, I think it's always one that even if somebody like the other one, it's always one of them that keep the boundary there. And usually,
Okay.
and usually it's the woman most times. Usually it's the woman because, like they say, most women know if they called up 10 of their guy friends and said, I was horny, come here. All of them might show up. Maybe one might not show up.
Mm.
Just keeping it real like that. You know what I'm saying? Like women always had a certain kind of power over men.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why
Hmm.
men risk all kind of stuff. I mean, you done seen grown men risk going to see somebody that they have no business going to see. At all time of nights, you done seen it caught on camera and all kind of little shows that they done caught people, you know, doing stuff that they ain't got no business.
I
So,
mean, but if you sit around and you
but
watch people all the time, you'll catch a lot of stuff. Like me, I used to be worried about that type of stuff. If somebody doing this, man, I can't keep continue to stress myself over that.
mhm,
I know who I am and I'm good. I do me and I'm good. So stop worrying about that type of stuff.
yeah,
Because now we in a day and time men have become weaker. But the life that we live now, they don't require them to be strong.
I think men are always been weaker. I mean, when it comes to you know the sexual part of it, women always been able to tell men to drive 300 miles, 400 miles to whatever. You don't think so?
I'm sure there's somebody out there that will do that. That would even fly to your state and get with you. But you gotta learn and teach yourself to be strong. You can't let that be a downfall for some nanny that you can get right around your area.
Mhm. But you feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah. So, but it's not the same. Yeah, I mean, you have ladies that well, what's name, but it's for a benefit. Like ladies don't ain't gonna drive 1,000 miles to go, to meet somebody that they don't know.
They didn't used to. They doing it now.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
You think you could ever do something like that?
I have.
Mm. So you just think it's like a new day and age like that?
No, I mean you just take it as like, okay, yeah, you invite me here. I'll do it as a getaway. I'll fly there,
Yeah.
chill with you, whatever. It is what it is.
But
So
usually the man probably be like, "Hey, I'll take care of it." or something like that.
Right. Yeah, he's taking care of all expense. So
Right.
yes.
So
So it's just be a getaway.
yeah, like on the other side, I don't think it would be the same.
You don't think women would do that? I know women that does that.
Hmm.
You want that number, though. Can I
Now you roll with that one. You roll with that one.
get a flight? The shade, the shade.
Yeah.
Look,
But
you're Mr. Petty. You can catch petty stuff real easy.
yeah, I wonder with the whole thing about sharing, about a woman feeling like I think this new day and era was the only time that a woman just actually tried to tell a man how to be a man. You know how back in the day you used to hear women say, "Let a man be a man," and what your granddad at? Oh, he wherever he at, or whatever,
Mhm.
whatever. And it's like women saying, "I wanna, I wanna what? I wanna, I want a man that gonna be in a relationship with me, but I want him to have the same rules that I have." Is that what you're saying?
Same rules. I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't say rules. I would say at least the same commitment. You know, if you're going to be with this person, it's nothing wrong with committing to that person.
But what
You
is
know, but the worst part is when you feel like you're committed and it's still one sided. That's not cool. That's when people get hurt around here, you know? And I know like female, we can lose our lives, and men, we can take you on down through there, you know, type of thing. So that's not cool. That's the one thing I say. If you're gonna be in a relationship, commit yourself. If not, don't commit yourself. So that's just life. Just do that. And people don't care to do that these days. They don't want to do that.
so you don't think people are trying to commit themselves like that?
No. People so fancy free. You know, you have a whole family at home, but you out here acting like you don't have nobody. Are you around here saying, "Oh, it's not working. Oh, they're not doing this or they're not doing that," or you know? But nowadays, some guys even be truthful and honest. I have a relationship. My girl's at home, but this they always got it. They ain't gonna just tell the truth. She
Mm,
good or she cool. We still together, but I still want to fool with you. They ain't gonna say that. They gonna put a little flower in there, a hook to make you hook on to what they want temporarily. And what most females do, oh, I got him. Yeah, I fool with her man. Some people be happy for that stuff,
mm.
and you know that. I'm sure you've heard it. You sit around and have conversation with people a lot, and
Yeah.
it's wild how they just have things open now.
Hmm.
Shout out to Miss Kimberly Belial for Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. She has shirts, pillowcases, hoodies, masks, etc. She also sells sea moss. So y'all look her up, Miss Kimberly Belial, Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. She makes Mr. Know-It-All shirts and pillowcases, rocking it back there. His mask. Thank you, Kim.
And I just say alls in shea butter.
Balls and shea butter, sea moss.
Yeah. But
Miss
yeah,
Kim said, get flued out. Mhm.
yeah. I just think um I think we we judge men in a certain kind of way than we ever have before. I don't know if men have got weaker where they go because I was just talking to a partner today, and he was talking about how men today don't even know how to sometimes change or check oil. It's a different era than what it was.
Hmm.
Think about that.
Yeah. Well, tell me this. How do you think boys should be raised in order for them to become decent men? Our young men, how do you think they should be raised in order for them to become decent men? But would you have to be a decent man to even know?
Well, I guess they would probably have to um, have a man around the house or a uncle, let them, because it takes a lot to raise a man to have all the senses of a man. Because, like, if you get from one household. If it's a split household, it's gonna be a little bit harder. It can be done, but that's why you have these karate classes and you have all this other stuff, you know, that comes about. You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I hear you. So
Yeah.
you saying that it should be better for the child to be reared in the house with both parents? So if that isn't done, you're not saying that it can't
No,
make him a decent person. You're just saying that it's preferable.
I put it this way. It's just like, say, working on a house. You got some dudes that can, build some stuff and put up a, piece of wood and hold it up there, put up a nail, but it's gonna take longer to get them right. And I think that's the same thing that's going on with children. When they raised in different households, it takes them longer to become a man. That's when you have people talking about, oh, he's 18. He don't know which way to go. You know what I'm saying? And he's
Yeah.
steady trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Like she said, like Kate Michelle said it. I can't raise no man. And and I mean
But
just
she's
like
talking about it in the sense of a grown man. She wasn't talking about a child.
right, but
You know
I
how
mean,
she's
but
saying like can't raise a man on telling them how to act.
and guess what? One of my partners was telling me the other day, most of the men around here don't even wake up to even know how to become a man till 30 and don't be ready to take on maybe a lady in the right way to just about 30, 35.
I can agree.
You know what I'm saying? And see, what's happening is a lot of women is getting with dudes their age and they get knocked up and they realizing this dude don't know which way he want to go. And while he trying to figure it out, she don't want him to figure out because guess what? She got bills now. She want him to pay for some Pampers, bills, and be grown.
You know how guys are in that age range, they just going with the flow. It is what it is, you know? Like, like being honest is still a mockery.
Mhm.
Honesty. Huh, yeah, I'm honest.
Yeah, it just something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's hard to know like the right way to raise somebody, especially when there's so many broken men now that was raised
Hmm.
by a single parent mama. So it's grown men instead of trying to figure it out at 35, 40, and they got children coming up and they children are already 15, 16.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if the dad ain't figured out, and then the child coming up, and the daddy can't really tell the child looking at dad and say, "You ain't got yourself together, and you trying to tell me how to get myself together. How that gonna work?"
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I feel like it's the same way on the other side when you think about maybe a lady that's in the projects or something ain't got no job, and she trying to tell her kids what to do and this and that, and maybe that's a part of the single mama thing that is making kids, because they don't see it. They mama going to a 9 to 5 every day sometimes.
Right.
So they think this is how life supposed to work. Like, I get up and I hustle, mom might be doing hair or doing other little stuff to get her money, but they don't actually see somebody that gets up every day and go to work and bring home a check or stuff like that.
No, because I know some children like they know at the third of the month, mom get paid. We waiting on that check on the first of the month.
Right. And then you
Mhm.
got, you got kids that know, and they know how to get the little money out of their mom. They know, because you got to think about it. You raising a little hustler. See,
Mhm.
sometimes you so much in hustle mode and talking about hustling and all the time, and that child sitting there learning from you. And
Yeah.
then you wonder when you put this child out here in the world, and he's so combative and he knows so much. He taught himself by watching you.
Right.
So I think it's hard for us to just, you know, try to think men supposed to just know how to be grown men.
I know that's right.
We don't have think
But you know, a lot of times we can't say it be the woman's fault. If the man isn't in the child's life, she can teach only what she knows. As
about
much as she knows, she can just teach, and that's from probably what she's experienced in life. And
yeah,
what do we tell men? Don't be around here crying. You be strong. You do this, and then the female side of us come. Don't let these women
right.
trick you. These women like this, they like that. So they around here skeptical about these girls they get with. So we have to let them go ahead and be
Mhm.
with those girls so that they can make their own decisions.
That's and it brings up a point when we go back to it. Who's teaching a young boy not to cheat? Who's telling him to be faithful? Because if he's sitting around his mama and he's seeing mama play the game on the phone, he see mama on the cell phone. She get off phone one dude, she get back on the phone with another dude. You got to think about it just
Look,
like
she got a mechanic friend, a bill paying friend, a friend that rub her feet, friend
right,
that bring them food.
right. See, you got to think about that, and then what you doing to a child that's seeing that?
Right.
He ain't seeing nothing but game. He ain't seeing nothing but mama running game. Then mama telling him how to do something a different way. He's sitting up here saying, Mom, but I seen you do it like this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
We growing up and we wondering how the kids wilding out and out here in the streets and rolling up and they rolling up, smoking and all this. They watching you. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, you know, a lot of times we feel like kids are not paying attention to the surroundings when we place them in them. You
Mhm.
know, just like when a child be with the father and the father around here showing him Mac tendencies, you know, teaching him Mac tendencies on how to juggle these women, and he thinking that's cool. And women doing the same thing. We around here showing, oh, this Jody and this Steve, and we around here juggling these people.
Because guess what? I used to hear women say, I ain't gonna let no woman get over on my child. I'm gonna teach him how to do this and do that. So you teaching him how to disarm a woman. You teaching
Hmm.
him game. So when he go out there and break her heart, You're gonna have some of us gonna be out there. Oh, at least he didn't get his heart broke because she trying to protect her son, and then some other mama, cause she got girls, she trying to protect her girls. She like, hey, go get something out of him. If he can't pay this or he can't give you no money, you don't need to be with him. I ain't being with no dude that can't do this. Boom. And I agree. Uh, maybe you shouldn't be with no dude that can't do nothing, especially at 23, 24, and you ain't got nothing. You ain't even got no good job or nothing yet and
Right.
you trying to get yourself together. And then the last thing you want to do is mess with a knucklehead that gonna get you pregnant, put you in a spot where you're gonna struggle twice as hard,
Trying to raise a child when your parents probably already struggling
right?
or can't hardly rear you.
I
Look,
mean,
Miss Kimberly Bilal said, hold on now, men do it too. As well as Tanisha. She said if he's raised by his dad, he could see the same thing too. And that's the same thing I was just saying, being with the father, he can see the juggling of the women. So we just have to be careful what we place our children into because they are learning from what they see.
right? And then we put our we put our children in so many different places that they shouldn't be in. Like back in the day, we used to tell kids get out of grown folks' business, and
Yep, they don't care no more. They have a conversation with them.
right there in front of them. They don't send them to the room. A lot of people don't walk outside. They sit right there and they and you tell a child how to be bad. People are talking to children and children are learning how to be bad
Mhm.
just by listening to y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
OG gonna say,
Yeah. I mean, like, think about a child that's growing up in a household where he's seeing um, even little stuff like he's seeing daddy come home with a beer every day,
mm-hmm.
or daddy rolling up every day.
He want
This
to see what
becomes a
that's like.
normal thing in the back of his mind. Yeah, because like they say, you got to show them how to do better instead of just expecting you can tell them but not living what
Mm-hmm.
you trying to teach in them.
Right.
And that ain't gonna never work. Somebody that not be living something and try to tell a child how to live it.
Mm-hmm.
It just ain't gonna work. So I
Yep,
think
I
we got a
agree.
long road. I think we got a long road up because uh, you know, when you see somebody like Derrick Jackson that's out here and he had a 250,000 women following him, buying
Mm.
books and all that, and they basically made him like a savior, and he's doing his wife worse than he done had shoot two last year. He doing, I
Well,
mean,
he was just really breaking the guy. He was just breaking the guy code. He was giving us helpful information. And he was just really talking about himself, but he was getting glory by saying everyone else was doing it and not him.
yeah, but he didn't just break a guy code. He brought a woman code on a level of trust.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
everything that say trust, he broke it.
Mm.
Read that.
Kimberly said, she said, heck, my dad took me to his side piece house. She said she was 3 years old. I snitched on him without knowing. I pointed her out to my mom. She had flying roaches.
Now, how you remember at 3 years old, and how three?
Because the roaches were flying, things like that will stick out in your head.
I'm saying, how would a child know at 3 years old that dad is cheating though?
Well, she probably realized it later. That's what he was doing.
I guess.
Like sitting in a certain family member lap and they bouncing you and you feel something hard under you. You didn't know that was his pee work until later.
Man, I'm just saying that. I mean, you know, that's something else there. I
Hmm.
think I mean, where do he go from here? After you done sold women dreams, where do a man does Mr. Jackson go from here after?
He just go on the way up because we get sold in dreams all the time. We see men lie and get caught all the time, so that's nothing.
Yeah, I heard a couple people say that that yeah, he said something about we'll forgive them. I guess they put up a Bible verse or whatever. Maybe you should probably know a good one that that they were saying something about that every man kind of flawed or something like that.
Hmm.
What you think?
Well, every person can fall short
That
on
is,
anything.
that's what they said. Everybody,
Mhm.
every man can fall short, but he was falling short a whole lot. Yeah.
But you got to realize he was falling short. And then I heard his wife, she was speaking of stance of God. God helped her with this and God helped her with that.
Uh-huh.
So she had to go seek prayer to help her because I'm sure, like anybody, if somebody doing you like that and you didn't know and you thinking this man, like you around here being his cheerleader and he around here doing you any kind of way, that's a very hurtful thing. And sometimes that can crush your heart so bad. So some people can't bounce back from things like that. So as you can see, she was seeking God and she started giving honor to God for helping her to
Yeah,
even try and work back with her husband. So I hope his lies can stop where he can even do better by his wife.
yeah. I
Because you
I
see,
guess.
if I'm with my
I mean,
dude, I'm a representation of him. If I'm in these streets, I'm a representation of him. They know this is my dude. And I'm out here cutting up, acting like this. Oh,
Got him.
that's the
right.
first thing I thought about when I thought about him. I said to myself, "They finally got him," and I was like, "You said Derek Jackson?" And they were like, "What?" I
Got him. Got
That's
him.
what a lot of men were waiting on him to fail because they was like he's talking too much junk, telling all our business, and he was getting too much cheers from all the women. Ooh, Derrick Jackson this, and then he built, he kind of fine there, and men will wait for him to fall anyway. You're talking too good, man. No way you're doing this and doing that.
way.
But Kim said in his private group, if you wasn't spending money with him, he would not give you advice.
I bet you he was assing them, but that clock was only ticking though.
If the time was coming, right?
Robert said, "I knew he was full of and
But
all
every
men
man said that from day one. When
from
he was
day
talking, I
one.
have not heard one
Look,
man say, listen to Derrick. Every man been talking about
look,
him.
he was talking and I did it. And I said,
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
he was talking stuff. I was like, but you know what he doing that though?
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, he loves you.
He's somewhere crying right now. He come
Oh,
crying,
that's what he did.
and then he probably saying, "Look, I can see him talking to his wife right now."
Linda, listen, Linda. Okay, what? Linda, listen, Linda. Listen. Okay,
He's
what?
so extra.
It was over with.
Oh my
It was
Lord.
over with.
Mm.
I'm telling you now. Shoot. He did some stuff. He did some stuff that that even when you listening to it, when I was listening to it, I said to myself, when I was listening to it, I said to myself, I said, "Why the fuck you lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying." I'm just saying, why he was lying so much? I
So
don't
he was getting
understand.
his rates up. What do you mean? He was selling himself. Robert said he told every woman that came to him about and sent him videos that he was full of. He said, just like Steve Harvey. Now, I'm kind of with you on that, Steve Harvey.
On the show, man.
I was just calling to tell you about Miss Slick Hand Pass, man.
I already been around there, man. I'm on the show.
Okay.
I'm on live.
I'll be on there in a minute.
All right, look. That's how you do that.
Really? Is that what you're doing? Answer your phone.
Hey, we had a death. We had a close death for our people around here, and we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Condolences to you and you all.
shots out to Slick. Used to be at the 900. Shots out to Slick, and
Condolences to you, Slick.
his family and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to go around and check on them and things. I knew a lot of people gonna be calling, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to how they say, back to him. Yeah, but I was the type of person that I just knew he was just too good to be true. The man, he running around here looking like a model, talking about
Mm-hmm.
how he don't do nothing wrong and everything, and dudes just looking at him sideways like, "Whoa, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you came up."
Oh,
Uh
wow.
oh, read it.
Barbara said the moral of the story is don't let your mouth cash a check you can't cash. Oh, Lord.
That's what I'm saying. The man that came out there and when people sit up there and think they too high and mighty and all that old type of stuff, it be like that. Thank you, Ms. White. I'm sure if they watch the show, what's name? He died 3 o'clock today, and it's still fresh. You know, yeah,
Ain't that something?
yeah. But yeah. I mean, like I say, song and then shouts out to the lady that exposed him. Oh, Tasha K.
Mm.
God, I was like, Tasha, what?
Got him.
Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord, I mean, you would never know he was gonna get did like that. And then he tried to go back at her. He came after that talking about that he did not sleep with any, did not sleep with the girl.
Mm.
Didn't know the girl was gonna come out with a whole nother video. And
Right.
got him even wasn't I bet you he was looking like, oh. And look,
Oh,
this is
Lord.
how all the men was around him.
happy about it. That's
I'm
crazy.
talking the crowd goes wild. Just loving it. This had the whole men all over the world. Oh, this dude that claimed he was the next coming to Jesus around here.
Lord have mercy.
I'll read that.
He said, and every time he's always trying to promote his book and products. Of
Oh,
course, he got his business going.
yeah, I'm talking about they was on him. They was on him. I was like, bruh. I'm telling you that I ain't never seen nobody that had, you know, just so much going on.
Kim said, yep, that he did. Now he and his wife have a book coming out together. Right. What is it called?
Look, uh,
That's the title what
I know,
Robert just said. He said more like a scam.
look,
That's it.
look. He said, look, I bet you she's saying, this book I want half. That's what his last book gonna be. Half. Cause believe me, I don't care what she's saying right now. Listen to me on
You don't
this
think she
show.
gonna stay with him?
By next year this time,
She out of here.
she gonna file. She gonna file. She gonna say, "I couldn't handle it." He kept on doing this, doing that because all she gotta do is suck up the rest of that money.
Hmm.
He gonna make some more money. This last book, she said, "I'm gonna help you sell this book, buddy." She gonna bounce.
Yeah, she got to get her a push so she can get
Man, she
moving.
gonna bounce. Ain't no way.
Kimberly said she watched the interview over and over. She thinks she's afraid of him. All the muscles come down on your head. You know he probably bops
Now
her
watch,
around.
watch
You
this.
know when dudes want you to do what they want you to do and they know you care about them, they love to put their hands
Now
on you.
tell me this. Now tell me that don't remind you of that Mike Tyson interview
And
with
was it
him and
Robin
what's that
Givens?
the lady?
Was it Robin
That
Givens?
yeah, Robin.
Robin
Yeah,
Givens. Hmm.
Robin Givens. Yep. What up, Michael? Yeah, but don't it remind you of that though?
It did. And then I'm with Robert. Robert said, why she come on there looking all homeless? She did. I'm like, really? You
Look,
knowing you going up against side pieces and stuff, and you talking to the world, and everybody already putting them on shame. So now
and
you
then
come with your reading glasses on and look like a head bunny. I'm like,
yeah, and
why?
then look, and they made it seem like they came on like it was 12 o'clock at night.
Right.
It was in
And
the
that
middle
had
of
to be in the daytime. Ain't no way she
the day.
gonna be around there looking like that.
I'm talking about she would. I'm talking about she would close like she was a full fledged
Like
Muslim.
she was homeless or something, you know? Well, no, I wouldn't say homeless.
I'm gonna
Like
tell you,
maybe she just got up and threw something on like immediately.
no, because I'm gonna tell you this, and somebody brought that to my attention. Ain't no way, no, no woman want to go in front of a camera looking like that. Ain't no way.
Nope, not no sane woman.
And I don't think. And let me tell you how I know that it wasn't real. I didn't see her fling no hair. Not damn time. See, you just got through flinging
And
your hair.
she didn't look and she didn't rub her neck, roll
She
her
didn't
neck,
do that. She
nothing.
didn't look at the
She
camera.
just hold his hand like she was scared to death.
She didn't look in the camera like she was trying to fix her face. I mean, she was thinking about that money. She was like, "Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be."
Give my part. But Kimberly said he woke her up out of bed. She looked like she was buying some stuff from Kimberly.
He said, "What?"
She said he woke her up out of bed. I said, and she said she looked like she had probably purchased from her store.
Well, she looked like she ain't want to even, you
Be a
know.
part of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
no, she said she wanted to be a part of it, but this what happened. This what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Probably said he probably beats her up.
No, nah, he ain't gonna put his hand on. Now, let me tell you what happened. They
Let me
was
hear.
on, they was on like Facebook Live or something at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or or YouTube. I think they was on YouTube Live at first, and he did like a 30-minute thing on YouTube. And then
Okay.
when she came in there and she said she wanted to get on
Oh,
camera,
she joined him.
yes, she
Oh,
came.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I need
No,
to find
she
it.
didn't join. Listen, she didn't join him right then. She came in the room and sat and watched. She came in the room, sat and watched. She didn't join him the first time. And then
Okay.
he said, I'm gonna go to Instagram and do another live 30 minutes and I'm gonna let my wife talk on there. That's what he did. He did that and then he changed it to Instagram, probably so he can get him some more views or whatever. So he
Yeah,
can,
he gotta feed all platforms.
yeah. But that's what he did. He did 30 minutes on there, then he did another minute on that what's name, but it was too late. It was a little too late. It was a little too late. He ain't know what was going on. Look, and I said to myself, you might as well didn't explain nothing. If you was gonna come with this, you might well, you know what he should have did? After his first explanation, he should have left it right there. Cause he had kind of got himself out of there where people was wondering like, maybe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But when he came back and put his wife on there, man, they ate him up.
First, they ate her up because they looking like, why are you looking like that on here?
Did they actually say that? Cause
On comments,
I didn't get a chance to watch her.
see, that be my thing. When I look at videos, I be all in the comments and see what people have to say their opinion about it.
I was watching. I
And
was
so
watching.
many people were saying the same thing that Rob was saying, that he ain't nothing. He wasn't nothing from the door.
But you know what? He was nervous from the door. Like when he first got on there, he was nervous. He was like, "Oh, let me tell you, there gonna be three type of people on here. There gonna
Right.
be people that
He had to
hate."
get her the rundown. He already knew what he was about to face.
He was. I mean, he was like,
Kim
he was
said,
on it.
"No, he
He was
had
like,
he had the eat the
it's
cake
gonna be.
anime look in his eyes. She looked like a deer in headlight." She did look
I
like
mean,
she was
she was
doing
scared
it.
though.
She was. I don't know if she was afraid from the
Look,
people or from him. Robert said yes. They even made a comedy sketch about it. Oh, you need to share that comedy sketch. We need to see it. Post it.
yeah, yeah.
Post it in
You need to
here.
invite me that.
Oh,
Yeah, you need to
inbox it
invite
to Mr.
me
Know It All.
that. Yeah, that coming is sketch there. Because I mean, people, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll put the link up in. But you know what? It just I hate that. I hate it felt like another black man getting taken down, but it kind of felt like he deserved it.
Yo was waiting on that because he was giving too many bad opinion about men in general.
Oh,
You guys read
he
like he
hated us.
talking too much.
He hated us with
But I'm saying as much as he was talking about men, I was just thinking like, he ain't salty with men on the other side or something. I was wondering because I'm like, this is too much. But I'm like, well, maybe he's not married and maybe he's just trying to, how some guys don't have anyone, they be telling you all the good things you need to hear, all the good things you want to hear, they know you would like to hear.
right.
That's what I was thinking he was doing. But then to find out he had a wife and he was still doing this, I'm like, oh, it's something else to this. Oh, he around here telling what he's doing.
And I wonder
This man around here doing all this
I
stuff.
wonder
That's
how
how we
long
know how everything is done.
I wonder how long he actually been with his girl.
I looked it up. I think it said 14 years, but 4 years of 12 years, but 4 years of 3 years of marriage. It's
Yeah,
about to be 4 years this year.
yeah, like
They got married in the later part of
oh,
18.
like he really been with her like 14 years or something like that.
Yeah, like maybe like 14 years, but they just got married.
Wow. Wow.
got a nutcase on our head. Let me see. That ain't gonna kill.
That thing, dude, man, dude, we could, babe, come record this video with me right
You
quick.
should have sent that to Mr. Know It All so he can post it.
I got it. I hate what. You know what? I'm talking about the man. He just got to. I don't even know what to say about this because
Ain't nothing to say. He said it all. He messed
where
up.
you, where you go from him? Where you go from him?
Mm.
Because he ran here talking to women like he telling all y'all women to listen. And you know how else we like this here.
I'll make it famous.
He just don't even know what he done did. He
Look,
just don't know.
Kimberly said he's gonna blame it on COVID-19.
You think so?
Hey Rashida, you late? Well, hey.
Oh, been together 12 years.
Oh, 12 years. That's why I said I think it was 12 or 14 or something like that. But they only been married for like
Since
3, almost 4.
they got married in 18.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 18.
Yeah. Man, I guess I wonder what you think? I mean, because I don't even know what 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 is going through his man tonight after he done been roast on just about every platform. I'm talking about my boy Willie D, my boy Kevin
Now
Samuels.
Willie did get now if Trey is it Trey, what's the dude name out of Alabama somewhere? Trey
Oh no, he in
show up
Houston. He in Houston.
in
The Trey,
Houston. Now
yeah,
if
Trey,
that guy
yeah.
get he tell it, it'd be so fun.
Oh,
I enjoy him.
he gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
He gonna,
he's gonna have
look,
to.
he
I
gonna mess
enjoy that
around, make
guy.
me email him. But we gonna have to do him. Yes, he got a great show. That's one thing. And then I know probably Better Bachelor. I know
See, you follow too many
um,
people, honey. I don't be trying to do all that stuff.
yeah, but Kevin
Mm-mm.
Samuels
I
said
have a few people that I deal with.
Kevin Samuels said last night he gonna do a show on Friday. So I know it's gonna be good because he don't even want to do it through the week because he gonna be on a couple more days. He don't even want he waiting till Friday to burn him up. See, that's
Because
when
it's gonna be an all night flight.
all the evidence. Willie D roasted him today. So I mean he getting roasted all on platforms. O'Shea, Duke Jackson. I mean, all kind of platform is roasting him.
Mm.
I don't feel sorry for him.
Well,
Y'all,
feeling sorry, that's not to feel sorry. Okay, what we're talking about now, we're talking about the dude, Derek Jackson. He was the social media guru that gave women heads up on no good men. And he shared with us things that men do, don't fall for, know your worth type of thing. And women were following him. He had a large platform. People were there for him. But this man has been put on the get out of jail card thing because
the man
come
been
to
up
find
here.
out,
The man been up
because come
here
to
on
find
all
out, the man has been doing everything that he told women not to fall for. He's married. He's been having infidelity, been in doing infidelity on his wife, has been cheating on his wife, and the ladies that he were with exposed him. So that's what we're talking about at this
he,
time, Derek
he
Jackson.
about to he look, only person that they put him below was the preacher. He was right next to the preacher when it came to being a good man. He was right there tapping on the preacher door. Ha ha ha. Me and you, buddy, we right here. All these no good dudes out here. I
You
mean,
know what, Kimberly? I'm waiting on the same thing because dudes like him be having all that body. They don't have no Peter Weapon. They don't have nothing but body and mouth.
but guess what though? But guess
Body
what?
and mouth.
Hold on. Guess what? I ain't gonna do to them because I didn't hear none of them women say it was bad sex. I ain't hear
Right.
that.
She
Now
said
I
she's
heard
waiting on it. She didn't assume. We just said she just saying she's waiting on it.
the second girl said she was messing with him from August of what she said 19 all the way to May 2020. So all
All through
that
this
stuff
pandemic,
he was talking about,
he was doing some good stuff, and
did,
it probably wasn't. That's the thing about it.
did
When
you
you
hear
cheat
what?
all the time, it doesn't just be sexual cheating.
Yeah, but did
You
you hear
know, he probably
what
was
he said,
spending
though?
his money, lavishing these women, telling them these good things. Sometimes these guys, they can talk in our ears. You be like, ooh, say it again. I like it.
Yeah.
It happens.
But you remember what he said? He was like, oh, he said, I was saved again in February. Remember he said
Yeah,
he,
he got saved for Valentine's Day.
oh
Asked the
Lord.
Lord to help him, forgive him from his
Right. He
sins.
said he put down all his drinking and smoking. He admitted to smoking and drinking. Oh yeah, he said smoking weed and drinking on
Oh, wow.
and then guess what? Nah, that mean if the other girl say she was still messing with you till May, that mean you had a sober head when you was still messing with her then.
Well, he said February of this year. She said February of 2020. I mean, she said May of 2020, right? And
Oh,
this
oh, he
February of
said,
2021, he gave his life to God. Didn't you hear him and his wife?
no, I thought he said 20. No, he got
2021.
no, he didn't just get back with his wife this year.
Yes, you remember she said she left him for a year.
I thought it was 19 because think about it now.
After
The
she
girl
left
say
him,
that's
after
when they
she left
broke
him, he
up.
was still messing with the
Uh-huh.
girl till May of 2020. So she left him
Right.
early part of 20, and she just came back home this year, and I guess this when he gave his life to God. That girl said, "Saved by who? The preacher from Coming to America."
But guess what? Guess what though? No. See you look, you getting something wrong because guess what? Guess what? He said they got back together like in June, July. Remember, he said he ghost them girls. He been ghosting them. He done ghost the girls
Last
about a
year.
year. You remember? He said he ghosted the other girl for about a year. See, when they found out the second girl, she the one exposed him worse. The first girl that they were talking about, he ghosted her about a year. That's what they were saying. He said he hadn't talked to that girl like 6 months or something. I mean, way since last year. I'm telling you, because it's just what month it is? It's still just March. Because guess what? You hear me?
I'm listening.
Guess what? Remember he did that. He took that picture when he got back with his wife and they did that party. They threw a little party. He took that picture.
You know what got her? She's not from the South. That's
Somebody
why she
look.
was dealing with him.
Somebody tell me when they got back together. Somebody got to tell me when they got back together because I don't think it was this year. I think it was at the end of last year.
I know Miss Patty, look it up for him. Miss Patty, look it up. Kim, look it up.
Yeah, Kimberly, look it up. Cause I
She
know.
said he ain't. She said he's not ghosting nothing. He's still a messing around, lies, and he's gonna agree with everything he says. She's happy to have a man. Well, she's not happy to have a man. She's just a committed person.
Yeah, ain't nothing
I've
wrong
I've
with
I've
saying
been with a dog, and I just let it go, act like I don't hear to see it. So
that.
I understand.
20. He said 2020. That they got back together, right? Yeah, I think he said 2020 when they got back together. I think he was saying at the end of 2020, something like July or August. Because I'm thinking, I think he said something about earlier that year she missed his birthday party or something. But he said they was gonna finalize the paper around his divorce papers around July. That's why I know it had to been last year when they got back together.
Okay.
Somebody need to tell me the exact date and month he got back together. I think he said July, because he said something about when they was gonna finalize it. That's when they decided. That's when they started back talking and stuff. Now you see Kimberly. Look what Kimberly said.
She said she was with a dog too. She don't trust no man. Period. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
I heard that men don't even growl no more.
What the heck was that? Okay. Was that a growl or a
Man,
roar?
that man.
That almost made me blush, man. I don't want to do that. It's Leo. What?
Men growl now. What's that line, that thing? What
That
that
was 2020. That was 2020.
oh,
But
when
you
they
know
got back
what?
together?
We talking about Derek Jackson, which I think a guy of his stats doesn't need that much platform. Hey, it is what it is. Even before he was exposed of being cheating, too much time on him. We need you to get back to explain to us what are you meaning about the evolution of men and women.
Yeah,
I know
I
you
think
got a heck of stuff to talk about.
yeah, somebody see, I think see we can't dismiss social media too.
Oh, of
What
course
so,
not. It's
what
it's your
social
whole
media
go
have
about.
have done to the whole dating scene. I think social media made it where women had options. They could have they 30, 40 old boyfriends and stuff on their page or whatever. They can
Mhm.
get to the mechanics. They got all the mechanics. See, one thing about women now, women just put their cash out just straight on social media, throw me some. Um, they they it just how people move now is so different from back in the day. Like a woman can say, I got a flat tire. Who gonna help me? And dudes come all down the thing. Oh baby, where you at? I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna
Right. I
man,
mean, just like you just made the statement, how dudes will travel 300 miles to get them some punani. Why?
no, just to sniff the outside of Punani. It
But
ain't
I'm
no
saying, but why?
guarantee
Who do
that
you blame for that? Are you blaming women for this,
no,
or are
I'm
you
just
talking
saying
about what men do?
social media has opened up a platform that we've never seen before.
But still, that don't mean you have to fall for it.
Well, I think everybody have fallen for it because if we if we don't even sit there and think about it, oh read that.
Kimberly said, just be honest and say you want two women. Be honest. Let a woman decide if she wants to deal with it. That's the life we're living in, and you're laughing at it. It's women out there, and you know this. I'm sure you know this. Somebody know that you're in a relationship, and you let them know. If you tell them, I want to kick it with you, don't you know people out there would do it? You
And that,
just be honest and open. They don't care nothing about it. If you're going to give me some of that too or spend some time with me, do that.
yeah,
Forget your dude or forget your woman. They don't care. This is the life we live. This is the evolution that we have become.
right. And
This
men
is what we deal with now.
out with their whole conversation, I'd be your side piece.
Yeah, that's what. No, they want to give you some. They don't want you to do it for free. They around here paying dollars, baby.
Mm.
Dollars. Anything you want, just kick it with me.
Is it
That's
women?
what they doing
Is,
around here.
is women around here paying dollars too? Cause
I don't know. You tell me. Ask. See
hold on,
what kind of coins they got. I'm sure it's some out there.
let me type it in. Hey, is women paying dollars?
If there's some women's paying dollars, hit Mr. Know It All. He needs some coins. Hmm.
Mm.
Kim said a man offered her $1,000 just to let him touch her butt. Stranger danger. And you didn't bend over. Some men feel on you for free, girl.
Hey, you hear that? You saw that question?
Are women paying men money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if it's not a sugar mama, what would you be called then if you want to get paid for your time? Because that's what I heard that when
Baby,
women get paid, they're the sugar mamas.
sugar baby.
You're gonna be the sugar baby.
That what
You
they
looking for a sugar baby.
sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
Why women can't pay men money? What's going on with this?
If they have enough, we trying to make it around here. We all trying to make it.
Hey, she said a man offered me $1,000. Just let her touch her butt. Wait, hey, what did you spend
I
that
just
$1,000
read
on?
that. I asked her. She didn't bend over.
No, no, I'm saying what she spend it on. I
Cause you
know
know
she
she
got a
bent
money.
over. You know she took that $1,000. Uh-uh.
Because if a
Kim
woman
said them cougars at
if a,
Nissan paying car note.
say it again, what's it? Say it again.
Kim said she heard those cougars at Nissan paying car notes.
Golly, they got it like that. I didn't
Nissan
even know
must
it
be
was like
paying
that.
good.
Well, I know one thing. It supposed to be some more good jobs coming around here. I heard they pouring the Amazon place. They
Oh
getting the
yeah.
Amazon place ready, so it's gonna be some good money around here. She said,
Okay.
she said, nope, she ran. I'm gonna do one of them numbers. I don't believe you. Hey, look.
Why the fuck you lying? Lying. Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
She know she got that $1,000. I don't know why she talking about she ain't get that $1,000. Oh yeah, and Continental Tires are almost done. But you know what? How Continental Tires been building all this time and Amazon just about done caught up with them?
Well, they're open and operable.
Oh,
Continental Tires.
okay.
They hire people. There are people that work there.
I know they was training people and stuff.
Well, yeah, they were doing that, but there are people. I know somebody been working there for a while now.
Yep. I tell you one thing. She said he could have drugged me, and so How he gonna do all that if he just wanted to touch your booty? See that way. See that's what see. She didn't say the part where he wanted her to go with him so he could touch her booty. She just said that he just said
He just wanted to see if it was real, girl.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at it.
He was just trying to see if it was real.
that what he was trying to do.
That's all.
I guess. I still think he. Still think he got. I still think she got that $1,000. What you think?
Yeah, I do. Oh, see, that was different. You didn't tell us all
Yeah,
that part.
look
You
at
said just
look
a
at the
touch.
hotel.
Now the truth coming. She doing a Derrick Jackson on the. Kill, you was telling us half the story at first. That's not
Right.
cool.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What?
See, no, she was telling us half the story now. See, you see what we go through?
Right.
Yeah. Sitting up here trying to make us seem like a man just wanted to touch her booty. If he wants you to meet him at the hotel,
Hotel. He wanted to touch your spot,
any
not your
side of
booty.
your booty.
He wanted to touch your spot.
Hey, look, he
And
wanted
he
to
touch your
smack your
spot.
booty.
Ooh, baby. What'd you say?
I said if he did that, he wanted to touch the inside of her booty. He was like,
Bruh.
I'm telling you that. I don't know why she do it. We'd have been like this here. Kim,
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Oh, Lord.
she cold. I'm telling you that. $1,000, I don't know. I wonder would I let a woman take me to the hotel for $1,000.
I don't know. I would have let him touch it if it was just the booty, but he's
yeah, we
talking about he's talking about going to the hotel. That's different. They probably kill you up in there.
oh
Kimberly says she's sleepy. I know it's past your bedtime. You probably been at your store and stuff, so nighty night. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
yeah, I think we really got into some stuff that we're gonna have to just about make almost a part two of some of this stuff that grown men have the places. Oh, okay. So so I guess we're gonna mess around and have a part two because I want to get into this how we say the whole men like the how they say having the two women discussion
Mm-hmm.
evolution. How have women uh, juggling 3 4 men and men juggling 3 4 women? How have social media, um, the new everything have played a role in some of this stuff?
Wait, say that again?
Now I'm saying how have the evolution of women and men have played a role into all this stuff? Social media, people having um, able to reach out and see different people more than they would before.
Because, it's possible that with human culture,
Uh,
this evolution is a selective force.
Right.
It just accelerated. And people are being where they are at like a free will. If that's something I could say, because that's what people are doing now.
Mm-hmm.
People see like easy spots to change or to adapt to an environment, and that's what they're doing. Just like when the extensions came out, where people get the sew ins
Mm-hmm.
and get the lashes, you get this Barbie doll makeup, everybody start looking the same. They start getting the extensions in the hair, the lashes, and the eye makeup. Everybody was looking the same because this is what you see, and you just evolving into what's around you.
Right.
And men, this is what you see. You see so many guys now, they are all indulging in smoking, drinking, clubbing, chasing women. This is the thing to do now.
Well, I think men
Well, you don't have no
always.
real shame anymore. You don't have a real shame about being a real man, as far as providing, take care of your children, looking out for justice for men, real life, protecting. Now, every man, they going with the flow. It is what it is. We're going to do what we want to do. Honesty is a mockery. They making fun. You being honest, you being loyal, you committed, nigga, you crazy. That's what they saying.
Mm,
If you steal from somebody, being a thief is not shameful. It's not shameful if you take something somebody else has. This is something that people are doing right now.
right.
So it's like we just still evolving with the change of our future, and this is what's gonna lead to our future, which won't be much. It won't be much. So the evolution of people is mimicking. It's something serious.
Mm.
Things that we used to do back in the day, people aren't doing it now. Ladies being ladies, gentlemen being gentlemen. Men used to be kind to women, just like women used to be kind to men. We be nice. Somebody speak to you, hi, how you doing? What you speaking to me for? What you got to say that to me for?
Mm.
Guys, we still say hi, how you doing? They were like, ooh, you ready to get in the bed? It's just the subtle mind of these people, carnal minds.
They want it
That's the
real quick and
evolution
easy.
we're facing now. Say that again.
I said that's a hard pill to swallow with evolution. Do you see it getting any better though? Like, do you see it getting worse or better?
Well, from what I see, this perspective that we're living as people, no. People are becoming so much about self.
Mm.
They're not thinking about an outcome or anything else. But what can I do to put forth the effort of loving me or to making me happy? That's like in relationships. You can't even get in a relationship because they want to be what can make me happy? What can make me feel good? That's what people do. And if it's not anything that's going to be or work in your stance, then hey,
You know,
it
one
is what it is.
one thing I think that all this, how we say this pandemic or whatever has done, it has made it where I think people then got back to family. You know how people used to be all over the place. I think we was losing ourselves real bad at one time. And I think that brought everybody to realize how short this life is. I done seen like even me just thinking about, getting other stuff, buying stuff, not being so cheap and splurging a little bit to have fun to, start living more.
And that's kind of what the pandemic has done. It has caused people to come together.
Mhm.
Actually, this pandemic has probably blessed a lot of people, probably blessed their lives financially.
Uh-huh.
Things that they were probably struggling in.
Mhm.
It probably helped them on those instances, and it let you know if the person you stuck with, if this is somebody you want to be stuck
Right.
with. So
It lets you get back to saying, I want somebody, if I'm ever locked down like this, somebody that I'm able to hold a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? I think this what that did. It separated people that were just around each other for money. It made stuff more about um, either more loving people or I think it brought families back together.
Yeah, just think if you was a family that was affected by a loss of COVID,
And I'm thinking,
it kept people being more positive,
yeah, just
positive people.
kids. I think it brought kids and siblings back together. I mean, I think it did a whole lot of stuff.
I agree with you.
Yeah, really did.
Kim said it's easy access. Everyone wants to look like Kim Kardashian, or every man wants to look like Michael B. Jordan. It's not real, it's entertainment. It's a show. Kim says she wear lashes and weave, but she's in a place now that she don't have to have it. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I think that made people start looking at perms and other stuff a little different too. I think that did have a certain kind of effect on people. Whether we know it or not. I think it made it well. A lot of men are meeting people. At one time you were meeting people out, and everybody got masks on, so you ain't able to just look at their lips
To
and
see how voluptuous they are.
and all that. People had to cover up a little bit. Everybody got masks on, and
Yeah.
everybody. I mean, it's just making you look at people different, and then I think it's
Maybe
him.
you can actually look into the eyes of people. Just
See
seeing
something
people's
different.
eyes, maybe you can look and say, hey, what they're thinking or what's on their
Yeah,
mind.
because I asked the policeman the other day, I said,
Mhm.
what is the worst part of, having masks on and not being able to really tell, who people are around you? And he said, it's all about the eyes, the expressions, or your movement and stuff like that. Like, it, he said, it really done made people a lot better, really just knowing good people from bad people.
I wonder how, by looking in their eyes, you can give eye contact.
I was
That's one thing you don't give a
think,
lot. A lot of people don't give eye contact.
think about this here. Like we used to go in stores, and if we probably had a mask on, somebody gonna pull up a pistol on you or something like that. Now you go in stores with hat, mask on, everything that you don't really. They used to tell you not to wear into a store,
Especially a bank.
and now you can go into there like that, and it's different. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do.
I was gonna say killing it. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. I got it. I'll put that advertising back up there.
All right. Shout out to Miss Kimberly Belial with Voluptuosity
Yeah,
T-shirts and apparel. She
look,
makes Mr. Know-It-Alls pillowcases, T-shirts, hoodies, masks, etc. And she also sells sea moss and the cannibals oils and sea butter, shea butter. So look her out for Miss Kimberly Belial, Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. Did I sound like a commercial?
yeah. And then look. She been getting on me about advertising more, so I have to make sure I advertise everything good
Right. Did
and
I do it right, Miss
hear
Kim?
everything.
Miss Petty Boo.
Miss Miss Petty,
Miss Petty Boo. Did I get you right?
did I put you in the game? Remember to share it in your groups and stuff so you can get your right stuff and all that good stuff. Remember to like and share. It don't cost nothing to like.
It's free to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just making sure I have to make sure that I'm liking stuff and making sure everything is straight. Yeah, she made sure she got on about advertising. I was like, golly, I'm busting.
Right. You didn't even show your pillowcase. I don't even see it back there. Okay, it was nice though.
That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do right there.
I'm just saying.
That's what
Okay, there it is.
that's what
Mr.
you
Hood
gonna,
Talk.
that's what you
Mr.
gonna do.
Hood Talk.
That's what you gotta do. We got Faye Green in the house.
She looking.
Over there lurking.
She looking. I didn't say lurking. I said she's
Okay.
looking. That's what her eyes
Oh, okay.
did.
I can barely see them eyes. I just see the two dots. So I thought it was like a dot dot. You know how they do the dot dot? I didn't even see the whole eye.
She was peeking in on you, sir. She was peeking to see what you was doing.
Yeah, we trying to get better at doing some of this stuff and this and that. Hopefully next week I'll be going down some of these videos like that. Duh.
Miss Faye is the emoji queen. She's not saying anything when she normally types a book. She just got emojis
That what
tonight.
that
Yep.
is. Yeah, she yeah,
She
she
usually type paragraphs.
maybe one of her hands hurt.
Oh, okay. Her fingers tired, probably. If she's been talking about Derrick Jackson today, maybe her fingers tired.
Man, I'm telling you, boy. But you know what? These last couple of days, just watching Derrick Jackson squirm, it just been so helpful. It's been
I
so.
think you're real happy for his downfall.
What you mean? It ain't no downfall. He done made his money off y'all now.
Y'all will watch it, sucker. No.
Look, he done made his money off y'all now. He done already got his.
You didn't make nothing off of me. I don't even know the name of his book, so I know I didn't purchase one.
He done made some money because women been following him and he been getting it. How they say getting it, getting it. He is something else. I don't. I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, look. What up, sis? You say he's still promoting his book.
And he gonna
I'm
still
telling you
sell
now,
it,
he gonna
Kelsey.
get that book.
Yes, he gonna still sell it.
What's up, my baby sis? I got to see my little nephew. So.
Wait a minute now.
I
What
heard
Miss
he around
Green
here
say?
running around. Hold on, let me see.
Miss Green said, I will wear pork chop panties in a lion's den before I sit down with my husband and listen to him talk about all the women he's sleeping with while clutching his hand. Okay.
You
Girl, don't
sure
put
you
them
go to
on.
the last thing? 'Cause
Say,
it's
no,
so.
I'm tired. The woman got me today. Okay.
Oh,
No,
cause
she
that's
didn't
what
say
he
pork
did
chop
though.
panties.
That's what he did though. He sat right beside his woman talking
But
about.
did you hear her? She said she said she would wear pork chop panties in a lion's den
I'm telling you, I get.
before she sit around and hold his hand while he say express that he messed up with sleeping all these women. That hand would be all over
Oh,
his head.
look. Yeah, I seen that video. I haven't seen the whole video with him and his wife.
I have, and it couldn't be me. She was stronger than me. She's the
'Cause look,
strongest black woman
and
in America.
that's
She got
crazy.
to be paid good.
I sent you the video and I ain't get a chance to watch it. I was working all day yesterday and everything.
Man, she crazy. That's all I got to say. I couldn't do it. I'm
I'm
sorry.
watching it
Somebody's head
tonight.
would be burst
I'm
and it
watching.
wouldn't be mine.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it tonight.
You need to watch it. And then you're going to have some more to talk about because it's crazy. Like Kim was saying earlier, the lady was acting like she was afraid. Like she was forced to do this. And it's crazy.
She said, "Hold on." He said, "What?"
I said she was sitting there with him and she was acting like she was afraid, like she was forced to do this.
She was.
Yeah.
The money is on the way. Whoo! She said over 13 women.
You didn't hear it and you sent it out. We need you to do better.
No, I didn't
You
know.
talking about two women that he brought from,
Right.
had going
From
to in
18.
Miami, and one met the other there like he was doing menage a trois, right?
Right.
But prior to this, he had other women. So this is even before he even married his wife.
Hey, guess what?
This stuff is coming out.
Guess what?
Everybody doing the Me Too on Derek Jackson.
Guess what Derrick Jackson is? He belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
He belongs to the streets. He been talking out and he belongs to the streets. Hit the number.
Bye, Felicia.
Watch it.
I'm telling you now, he belongs to the streets. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Uh-oh. Look.
Faye said, no, I was asked to speak about that today, but my energy wasn't ready for that. I saw the live. Okay.
Yeah.
And Kim said she was holding his hand. Those were both his hands with her hand in the middle. He was forcing her to hold his hand, wasn't it, Kim? She said he's a habitual treater.
Look,
Yes.
and and what make it so bad, I sent you about 3 videos, right? About
Mhm.
3 or 4 videos of all that stuff. And,
Right.
and my black tail and went to sleep trying to, because I've been getting up, going to the gym early. I mean, oh Lord, it was just.
We need you to catch on. How you gonna be talking about it? You ain't see it.
Well, I know one
They
thing.
said I saw the live when they was doing it. Ain't no dang on way. He know promoting religion, healing, and faith. I told you that's what they start talking about. God.
Yeah.
That God interceded to
Look,
help their relationship.
guess what? And now he's gonna talk about healing. Derek just gonna be a preacher by the end of this year.
Yes, he gonna be the he look,
That's the only way
he's,
he gonna save himself.
listen, he gonna be the new Eddie Long.
This is serious.
Oh, Chelsea said she watched the video on her personal Instagram page. She doesn't believe in divorce. She's very deep in Christianity religion. I told you. And she's from Colorado. Oh,
Okay.
she's like almost like a Mormon.
Yeah, but guess what happened though? Guess what happened though? She had already filed. Ain't no, she don't believe in divorces, and she had already filed
Do
divorce
you
papers.
have
It
proof
was
that she
already,
filed? No, she didn't file.
no, he
She
said
left
it on
him.
the line. No, he
No,
said it on the line.
no, it was divorce on him because she left him. She
No,
didn't divorce him. She just left. She
no,
didn't know
listen,
what to
no.
do.
He said she filed. No,
And
listen
now
to.
you listening to Derek just talking about
No,
what he
no,
said.
no. He was saying that when he was going to bring her home. He said that he filed divorce. She filed divorce papers, and he was like, he said the reason he was doing that because in his back of his head it was already over and everything. He said he gave us his lawyer name and everything. He gave
Cause he filed.
right, and then when he gave the lawyer name, I'm like, dog. And then he said at when they was sat down at the end and he supposed to been signing and everything supposed to been well round about in July. He said that was the first time she started back talking to him and they sat down and had a conversation. And he said he started talking about God and all that, and that's when they got back together.
She started talking about God. He filed for those divorce papers. I know you're not listening to him.
He ain't filed. That man he was gonna miss a lot of money if he filed. Uh,
No. He
oh
know
yeah.
what kind of woman he got. That's how it be. Dudes that know they got these good women, they be doing anything because they know they can get away with it. And a lot of times it'd be better for the dude to leave. She'd be like, okay, go ahead. I don't care nothing about it. You can have it all. I'll pay you child support. Just don't come back my way.
Real sad.
He
Yeah.
said he got her into the church and she is not extremely religious. He's a liar. Well, actually, she's a Christian. She's from Colorado. They met like in school or something.
Yeah. And oh, he said he is Christian too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a religious faith
Right.
belief, he
And
said.
then I look what she gonna say.
You just said you didn't watch it, but not didn't
No,
he just say
I
that? You
watched it.
said
Hold
you
on.
didn't watch it.
No, I watched the first couple of videos. I didn't watch the one. I said I didn't watch the one with him and his wife talking. I watched the whole video
Well,
with
you need to look and see
him.
what you're talking about
No,
when you're
y'all need to
talking
go
about
back to
the
the first.
divorce.
Y'all need to go back to the first video. The first video he made, I watched it. I watched the first video that he put out when he was talking about he wouldn't, he didn't do this, and even when he got with it, the lady Tasha K
Tasha K.
came out with a second video that made him confess.
Because the girl name was Candace that he had an affair with.
See, look, see, just like, and I believe the same thing.
But
Read.
but listen, no, this is where you're getting it wrong. He said she was the side ladies were under the impression that he and his wife were separated
Right?
because he was the one lying, not the wife. She hadn't filed for divorce. She hadn't done it.
No, 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 no,
And
no.
and you know what, Faith?
Found
That's what I saw in the video. Miss Green, he was cheating before the marriage. He
right.
cheated during the marriage, and I believe he married for her for an image, and I believe they have an arranged marriage. No,
Right.
he married her because she was about to leave him from cheating before. And
Right,
she
but
was
that
gonna
was
expose him. The
but see,
wife
that was the
was before the
second girl.
side chicks
But
did.
but listen, that was the second side chick that they found out. The second
Let
video.
me tell you, baby, that was not the second. I'm telling you, there were
I'm
people before those two
I
that
understand
Tasha
what
K
you
know
saying.
about.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying the other girl, the girl that he's talking about, the first one on his first video. This the one that supposedly had did him the first time. You feel what I'm saying? The
Okay.
first time. He said he been knowing her over 10 years. Or he said he been knowing her. Yeah, he said he been knowing her like 10 years and they had never had sex. He said they just flirted and this and that. This what he said about
It's called
that
build
chick.
up. It's called build up, Mr. Know It All.
But
You
that
got
other
this person in your life for all these years. You building it up until y'all hook up and it's going down. Bam, bam, whap, bang, ding, all that. It's happening. You know it. It's called build
look,
up.
look, he said the religion of dicking women.
Right.
On it.
I'm about to look her up on Instagram, Chelsea.
There it is. Her Instagram page. Okay, that is her Instagram page. So anybody that want to get the juice, just come on with the Instagram page, boy. I'm telling the juice.
Look at Chelsea around here being messy like the Atlanta housewives. But thank you.
Uh-uh. That's why I just know that's my sister.
Patty Jr. Thank you, Patty.
Yeah, cause I'm petty too.
Thank you, Patty. Let me look her up. She get it from her brother.
Look at that. Okay, watch this. You hear that?
It says he has his own home. They live in separate houses. Yes, I still believe it was for his image.
I
Of course.
think
When I saw he was getting married, I knew it was for his image then. Yeah, Kim, he cheated on her while they were engaged, and she still,
why they were getting married and everything.
he probably didn't even spend the honeymoon with her. He probably was with the girls in Miami. That's how raw dudes do. She said that man don't even love her. It was arranged to her.
Yeah. I think what they looked at was how old is she anyway? But he
I
said
don't know, but
he
but
said he
she's
got a
too
kid
young
together.
to have a missing tooth.
No, but he said they got kids together.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they got kids
Well,
together.
I
So what
can't
I
watch it
gotta
and talk the show, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do me a whole research on this lady because I want to
do
know
that.
what in the world is going on. Oh, she said she don't post like that. Chelsea said I should work for the shade room. You should. They'll pay you good because you know how to bring some shade up, messy, petty.
Yeah.
Your name should be
We
Petty
gonna
Messy
look,
Chelsea.
we gonna do some
Honeysuckle.
we gonna do some shade room on here. Yeah.
You at the shade room with Mr. Petty if you didn't know.
Yep, I always knew too. I always knew he was from real, recognized real, and I ain't never see no real in him. All I say, so he had a baby mama. How old is that? So that means his whole relationship he was cheating.
And was giving it in.
Duh.
And my Deion Santa voice must be the money. Hey.
Got him! Got him!
I feel so
Yeah,
bad for her because they have two small children.
I'm tell you.
Two. Looks like two girls. Chelsea, are those two girls?
Yeah.
You know she
Oh,
know.
so you on the Instagram
I
page?
am checking it out. Oh, I feel so bad for her. My heart goes out to her.
I'll tell you. Don't forget to like and share. I mean, man. But you know what? He deserves it. He's somewhere right now talking about.
Listen.
Like I'm
What?
finna go on Instagram and blast you.
Listen. Okay, what?
But listen to this. Hold on. This woman says she's giving out testimonies, right?
Mhm.
She says she's been raped, she's been cheated on, she's been lied to, been lied on, sabotaged. She's been sabotaged. She's had self sabotage. She's failed. She's conquered. She's loved. I lost love. I put down my crown. I've lost myself. I buried my feelings. I've shared too much. I've shared too little. I've attempted to fill voids with people, material things, and more. I believe we all have to process. We have a process we're going through. Trust and rely on God. Well, she said, trust and rely on Him, which is Jesus only. In that process, we encounter pressure as a result of our own choices and pressure thrown on us by others. We either turn to Him in the process or we turn away. In my personal experience, it seemed the more I've turned in pursuit of Him, the pressure has increased. I hope she doesn't do anything to herself. Oh, that was so sad.
No, when she didn't come up with that tonight, did?
No, this was May of 2020. This is when the girl cut him off.
Mm.
Chelsea said them captions just too long for girl. You should read those captions.
And
That's some deep stuff.
you know what makes it so bad? When she go back and really dug down all his life.
Oh, I know. She's the apostolic faith. She believe in apostolic belief,
Oh yeah.
like Jesus only. They don't believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. They believe in Jesus only and the Holy Ghost type of thing. Like they teach you to talk in tongues.
Oh, good.
Yep. That was during the time he cheated on her, on Miss Green. That was just last year in 2020 when he cut the first girl off, like start ghosting her.
Nah, he cut no. How they saying it like he was cutting all of them off the same way. Yeah, you ain't see what he said. They
But
asked
I'm
him a
saying
question.
that was last year when he started doing that. That was last year when he started ghosting her, right? This is 2021.
Yeah,
This start ghosting in 2020.
he goes both of them last year.
Right. That's what I'm saying. 2020.
The top of last year. Let me see. Yeah, because yeah, he was messing with both of them girls last year, and he cut them off around by May, and then he started back working on his marriage in June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good night, Miss Green. And Kim says, honestly, I don't feel sorry for her. If he cheated while they were engaged, there's no way I would have married him. I'm sorry. And I agree. You know, sometimes warning come before destruction, and sometimes people don't heed to it. So, hey, it is what it is. Chelsea says she needs to believe in leaving and healing, and that's so true. How can you heal if you're staying in a situation and not understanding what you're dealing with? So you're in a situation with this man who want to give everybody relationship advice, and he can't even do anything to heal or help himself.
Guess what though? It's a business arrangement.
Well, actually, it isn't. He know the woman he has. The woman he has is just what Miss Green is saying. That religion she practiced believe men can do no wrong, and you stay and put up with
What
whatever your
religion?
husband
Hold
is
on,
doing, and that is true.
hold on. What religion is that?
This is apostolic.
Okay,
I have a
I
family
need to
member.
remember that one.
I have a see. I can't stand you right now, but okay. But look, I know somebody personally that's in this religion, right?
Go
She
ahead.
listen. She and her husband together. They have 5 children,
Uh-huh.
and he has cheated on her twice and has 2 children, and she's raising his outside children plus her 5, and they are growing up together. She
Hey,
stayed in that marriage.
hey, uh, yeah, man, that's ooh.
Well, you know, a lot of times, just like the young lady I know, the man she married, he wasn't apostolic. You can marry any religion that you choose to, but he
Leave it.
wasn't apostolic. He was Christian. He was a Christian. She married this guy, but he converted to the apostolic faith,
Well, can I
and
ask
they're
y'all?
still together.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go for it.
So y'all saying that men can do wrong?
Excuse me, of course not. Y'all don't do no wrong. We don't either. We all in this together. We just all get along like Rodney King. We don't cheat. Men don't cheat. You only cheat when you get caught.
Man, I was saying also. Hold on. So is he a Christian? I think he said he a Christian. I know he said he a Christian.
Well,
A
apostolic is
Christian.
Christianity too, but their belief is different. You know, just like Muslims, you know, they believe in the Messiah. Christianity, they believe in Jesus, but they're all Christianity, but they just have different beliefs.
Bam. That's what it all brought down to. Marriage is a contract. She signed the contract. You cannot break the contract.
Sign it up then,
Guess
Cletus.
what? I feel like from now on, you should only be able to be married one time. There's no do overs. You
From
sign
now on,
from now on one marriage. Other than that,
and then after then it's over with.
hey, you just got to bite the bullet. I mean, and I think they talking about this new law that they gonna make it where um you can only pay child support if you was married to the lady. They trying to
Oh
stop
Lord. What's
kids.
the purpose of child support if you married to the lady? You wouldn't need it.
You said what?
I said, what would be the reason of child support if you're married? If you're married, you're doing it together. So why would you need child support with your spouse?
No, I'm saying if you get a divorce or something like that and you've been married, the only way you can get child support. You can't just meet a dude at the bar and have sex with him and get pregnant and get
So
child.
you have to be married without that.
Right,
I
right,
can understand that. That's
right.
understandable. That'll
Mhm.
slow down on some of these baby daddies and baby moms. So
Right.
yeah,
They
I
keep
agree.
buying clothes
I
up.
get you.
What my ring and Mr. What my ring.
They said she knows somebody been married 5 times. Dang, he love marriage. He don't love the wife. He love
You heard
being
that?
married.
First marriage don't last but 51% to 53%. Second marriage is 60 to 63. Third marriage is 73% and above. They don't last. The more you get married, it don't make it better.
Well,
Let's
they like looking
get
for their
married.
high like crack.
Look,
You
look.
know, the first time they got married, it felt so good. They keep trying to get their high again. That's what that is.
No, sometimes they go back to the first person they married and married again. That average up. That's what they do one, then they do three in the middle, and then they go back to the first one, and that would make five, and they be talking, well, I'm happy now.
Mm.
You married the first dude, you went back, you realized life ain't so good.
And that wasn't it. Miss Kimberly says she dated an apostolic man. He was put out of his church when they went public while dating. They broke up. He married an apostolic woman. So they put him out the church because he was dating Patty Boo. Is that what they did? Girl, he should have left that
They put him out. Put him out. You got to go, player.
church. She said, I told him it's him, not the women. If you're getting married 5 times, you have to sit back and check yourself.
I'm telling you.
This mismanaging the CUDA. The CUDA cat.
The Guta Kente.
The CUDA cat.
I mean, they're just so true, though. Mismanaging. And when somebody tell me they've been married five times, I be like,
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
then I say,
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Goodness.
No!
I just feel, look, I feel sad for him. I be like, hey, what made you get married 5 times? What's wrong with you?
Tell her why you do
Do
it.
you have some other issues or something? You scared to cook your own food?
Miss
I
Green
was just
says
saying.
she has a whole live about mismanaging the CUDA. Okay, she does live shows. Okay, you got mismanaging the CUDA.
I'm gonna have
I
to watch
need to see that. I want to hear about what people had to mismanage about. Patty Boo said, "Ooh, child, it's new toys." That's what he do. Play with his toys.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Hold on, why y'all?
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay, what?
Listen.
Oh, I ain't even hit this one yet.
You so silly.
Ow! Let's see. Oh, she said not on her Facebook.
She said she got to do it in her groups because she don't do it on her page because she uses it for business. She needs to tell Kim that with her crazy self, Kim, create you a group page so you can get some regular stuff.
Kim do got good pages.
Oh, okay. Well, send her your group page name then, Kim, so she can put it in there.
Kim got about 3 group pages. I'm telling you that.
Oh, okay. She got a personal and okay. Well, I'm sure you guys can entwine and you share your information and you can see the live. Whatever.
Oh, she just got one business page.
Yeah.
Business.
Well, she's trying to see the live on the expense of the CUDAs, the mismanaging of the CUDAs.
Nah, that's just how many pages she gonna talk.
Tell us about.
Yeah, she got more pages than she got more
We
pages.
know she on the freaky deek page, all that type stuff. That's Kim. Well, for the second time, good night, Miss Green.
Man,
Thank you
it's
for
time for
joining Mr.
all
Know It All.
get ready to go to sleep. Woo,
That's right. It's time.
woo, child. I didn't say. And then once again, what she said.
We know you cut up on your personal page. My business page is boring. Kim, you cut up anyway.
Right. I've been talking about she cut up because her
Chelsea said, she said, this is why I'm not even in a rush for marriage. Too much mess start happening. Yeah.
yeah.
Take
I,
your time. Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You
well,
can
one thing
do
they
it when
say,
you do it.
like that, like I was saying a minute ago, high value men that making that real good money, you have to put up with a little bit more than you would put up with a regular old 9 to 5 Popeyes chicken
And
business.
I would like to know why. What do you think your coin's gonna do to make you so high value?
Well,
Men don't understand high value doesn't qualify you with coins. It qualifies you with your character. If
no,
you don't know how to sit down and hold a whole conversation with nobody,
yeah, but
what your money gonna do? Buy you a platform?
guess what? Money gonna provide that house that a woman want to stay under. It gonna provide that Audi that she want to ride in. It gonna provide that big old 4x4 truck that he gonna ride in to pick you up in.
Oh,
It
that what you gonna say?
it
So
gonna
you saying materialistic things make him high
no no
value?
no 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 no. To a woman, women are hyperbole, right?
So you saying that everything about a woman that she enjoys about a man is because it's materialistic?
You ever seen a woman pick up a bum up off the street?
No, because hey, if we have values or money, we're not gonna settle for anything ourselves. She said it. Well, men with money don't feel the need to compromise. It's more people trying to get in the woman spot, and she knows it. We know this. Men feel like if they up there making these coins or
That's a
something,
smart.
feeling like they're high value, they feel like they ain't gotta settle for all of this stuff. Well, hey, when you get done playing out there and you're looking for something to settle with, you don't have it. That's on you.
Well, I think a lot of men are selling down. It just like she said. It just men out. It's a lot of women out there trying to take your spot. You sit up there and say you don't want a man with money and all that old type of stuff, but believe me, it's a bunch of them said, man, they're gonna push you to the side. You don't want no man with money. Well, get out the way, cause I do.
It's a lot of women will settle for what you don't approve of. It's
Right,
a lot of them. You
especially if
know,
they
the
got money.
snoring in the bed. I
Look,
don't
look,
want no man next to me snoring. And some people like, ooh, let him snore, baby. I like
especially
it.
if they, especially if they got money. Because listen, what women are going through now, men have been broker than they ever been before. Women that made more money than they ever been before. So women got these cool, chill jobs, and they look around and they see how a lot of men want to play the PlayStation, want to get smoke all day or chill all day, and don't have no extra money. They see that. And when a woman see that, she is turned off by that. A dude that get up and go to work every day, she knows she gonna get taken care of.
Yeah.
So we can play the role like this.
But you know what? Are you really saying that men actually still take care of their significant others?
Yeah, men that can, yes,
Okay, no, I'm just saying. I'm asking. Okay, you said men that can,
right.
but there are women
Men
out here that we around here helping out with our significant
what
others.
we just
So
said,
does that make
men
the
that
table turn at all?
listen, men that can, that same dude. If that man got some money. Let me tell you something. I done seen men get money and blow all his money trying to take care of women. I done seen it too many times. I done seen
Where
dudes
they at?
money.
I
Uh,
kind of want somebody to take care of me just for a little while. You
some
know
of
the little phrase.
look, some of them done jumped off the bridge. Okay,
Oh, they did.
I'm just
See,
saying.
I can't
What I'm
stand you
saying,
right
I mean,
now.
okay, listen, men like that sometimes get broken easy. You know what I'm saying? So when a man get taken advantage of, when a man get taken advantage of and get broken, he turns into a different type of dude.
Yeah, it does. Just like women. You know, when we get hurt, we turn hard hearted. And that's how you say women come off like they these bad and want to rah these men. That's what make us feel that type of way. Like, oh, forget y'all. And that's what make women say all these dudes the same, because we go through that
Why
little
are
hurt.
you lying? Why
Look,
you always
look,
lying?
That ain't no lie.
why Kim lying? Kim says she don't want no man and that has a woman, period. She'd rather be lonely. I got a rose. Okay.
No, she said she got Rose. That's her little toy name. What you mean?
It's a toy. It's a toy called a rose.
That's what I just said.
Uh-huh.
I said that's her toy's name, Rose.
The
Right?
toy is a rose. It looked like a rose. That they got a new toy that's booming
Oh,
on.
you already looked it up.
Yeah, I've been looking at that stuff. I mean,
And why?
I
Let
watch
me hear.
stuff I watch stuff on the internet all the time, and
So
they
you around here looking at female toys? Oh, you trying to get
well,
kinky, kinky.
I'm looking at everything. Mr. Know-it-all. I got to know about everything.
Oh, okay. You know about her toy that's called the Rose. Ain't that so?
Yeah, I'm just saying. He said women.
Chelsea said women break more bread than men. That's a fact. I know, right?
They said
My dude be
she
breaking
said
me.
break. When she said break more bread than me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we give
Oh,
more
at
money
first I
than
thought
men. It
no, I
don't
thought
matter how much
no,
they
I thought
make.
she said make more money than
She
me.
said break.
Yeah, no, she said break. So that means spend more money.
Right.
Yeah.
She's on the
Well,
men. Like
that's the
we helping the
support.
men out a
Yeah,
lot.
that's the support. A woman is there for support. Helpmate. You ain't heard that
Oh,
before?
now you want to sing the helpmate song. Ain't that something?
Huh?
It goes both ways. We help each other. Helpmate both ways. We help our dudes and our dudes help us. Oh, it's just one way. I got slapped for that, really?
Bruh.
Oh, okay.
What? I'm just saying.
Him said, yep, cold hearted.
um, I mean, I think it then got to the point that we all, got to really see what's going on around here. I mean, I think stuff is getting better. I might be mistaken. But it seems like stuff in 2021, like people done got their head together and this and that, and stuff is getting better. Okay. Look, she said, Mr. Know-it-all trying to get some hosts in. Okay, yes. Mr. Know-it-all will be selling roses next week. Okay.
What are they called? What's the name of your roses? What they gonna be called? The kinky rose?
They call something like a sucker, some kind of what's not. It's the new hottest thing craving around here. So, Mister, I will be selling roses next week on the show.
It just come with a rose and you have to make it work.
No, it's it operates remote control, all that old type of stuff.
You got a remote control with it.
No, on the thing, different settings and stuff.
So you done tried it out.
Right, how I'm gonna try that rose. See how you do. Just like black.
Okay.
I'm gonna find look, I'm gonna find a rose and put it on the what's the name? What it say? It said rose. Look, listen what she just said.
She said she threw hers across.
I'll read that again.
Mr. Know-it-all trying to get some wholesale so he can make a killing. That rose is like crack.
Right.
Oh wow. She said she threw hers across the room. Why? Is that good? Do it suck?
Look, look at my son.
Jill said she weak. Don't be weak. Just get you a rose. You see Mr. Wholesaler right here promoting it.
I'm finna start selling some roses. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get out here, make everybody happy. If y'all women gonna be single and staying faithful, I'm gonna make sure y'all able to do it. We're gonna get y'all some roses so y'all can shoot it down. Look, we already got Miss Bella trying to look on the internet trying to find what the roses look
Ain't
like.
gonna do it. I want to see what the rose do.
Look.
She said her leg was shaking. I need some of that action, honey, because
Hey, look, we
ain't
gonna
nothing like some leg shake.
and probably a couple of weeks from now, we might give away a rose on the show. Never know. Never know.
Dude, I want to be in the drawing. That ain't fair. This girl said Amazon $30. I thought you was selling the roses.
What?
She said it's at Amazon for $30. I thought she was selling the roses.
Yeah, but listen, if you go to Amazon and you try to pay $30 for a rose, you're gonna have to pay the shipping fee and all that kind of stuff there too. So it's gonna be cheaper for you to buy it from me. So y'all just hold your horses. And I'm gonna mess around, call my name the same as that pimp name. I'm gonna call myself Rosebud. Oh, he said, "Look, yes, I'm buying some for the show." Look, she said,
That's
"Yes, I'm."
right. Just donate me one so I can let your customers know how well it works. What all it come with? I need to
Yeah,
know.
cause
Send me an inbox, Kim. Let me know. Oh, she said she got a plug. No, inbox me. I want to know.
wow, inbox me the plug, yeah,
I want to know too.
yeah. Got to buy it in bulk.
We in this thing together.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to.
This for the whole. This for the whole show. We in this together.
Look, right. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to supply the whole half of Mississippi. You're gonna be roses all over this thing. So y'all ladies, don't be worried. Roses are on their way. Now,
Okay.
what y'all think, ladies?
Good night.
Got him! Got him!
It's all you. Cause guess what? Guess what?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
Yes. So we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. You stick to your oils, and I'm gonna call myself Rosebud.
What does CMB mean?
That's all we got. CMB
What is CMB?
on New Jack City. Remember?
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't. Hold on. You telling the truth? You didn't watch New Jack City? Is you the only one person that was old enough to watch New Jack City that didn't?
Right.
How are you? A whole 25?
Yep.
Ain't no way you didn't watch New Jack City.
It was before my time.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fuck.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, huh?
What you say? She said, Cash Money Brothers. You don't remember CMB? We all we got, man. You don't remember Nino Brown? You don't remember Nino?
I heard of it, but I don't remember. So you can't fault me for that.
Oh my God, I am just too through.
Kills out making her feel on. Sorry. Sorry, lady. Sorry, Penny Boo.
I hear you. But I ain't got to get up in the morning. But I got to go to sleep because I got to get my 7, 8 hours. So how they
It's
say
10:30.
we gonna mess around, and this is hood talk, and this is I'm here with Miss Bella, and this is Mr. Know It All, and we gonna start to try to get out of here. Let me see what I supposed to be. I gotta play my boy. What are you? Yeah.
Make it jam.
But you know what I need to be going out on though?
Lot of game, lot of pictures in the icy chain. Why you claim that you rich? That's a
I'm
false.
listening.
See, one thing I need to be going out on
What's that?
is this one here.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why?
See, you about to get clicked on. Good night, Kim.
You need people like me.
So you can point your finger at.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Right.
Say, that's the bad guy.
Just a bad guy.
Mr. Bad Guy.
What I make you
Good?
good?
No.
Not good.
You just know how to hide.
You just know how to hide
Me? I don't have that problem.
and lie. Me, I don't have that problem.
The scarred devil, not Scarface.
I always tell the truth. Even when I
Even
lie.
when I lie.
I'm here to tell you. So make way for the bad guy.
So say good night to the back.
Because you'll never meet another bad guy like me. Again. I'm here to tell you.
You right about that crap.
Boy, get away from the bad guy.
Bad guy coming through.
There's a bad guy coming through.
Like I said, this Mr. Know It All. And we finna get up out of this thing.
Let's do it. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
My block.
See y'all next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And hopefully we have part 2 of Mr. Derek Jackson's demise. And the evolution part 2 of men and women. Will we get to a point
Good night.
where it's a man and 2 women in the household? We will see one of these days. Stay tuned to next week's show. See y'all later. Peace.